morning, everyone. Happy Friday. It is kindness day and letter day. So something that I did that was kind was I texted my friend who always works out with me, and I told her how much I appreciated it, and I could tell that she was happy that I texted her that because she said pretty much the same to me. And for letter day, I'm gonna choose the letter M, and we're gonna see how many items I can find. Mug, mask, mat, makeup, magnet. That's all I could pretty much find. If I find any more, I'll definitely pop up in the video and show some random items that start with the letter M. But let's get started with our day. So for our materials, we're going to write Friday at the top. You're going to write your name, the date, which is 5/29/20. You're going to write number 1. You're going to give a little more space here because it's a word problem. Then you're writing number 2 and putting a line. On the back, you're writing 3 and 4 with a line in the middle. And then the last page will say exit ticket. Okay, let's get started. All right, let's go on to question number 1. You're drawing a box. You're writing answer with a blank line. All right, it says Stella had some dresses. She bought 34 more dresses. Now she has 98 dresses. How many dresses did she start with? Write a number sentence to match the problem. So you're going to quickly write a number sentence to match. Okay, so Stella had some dresses, question mark. She bought 34 more. That means we're doing plus 34. And now she has 98 dresses. So equals 98. Make sure you do your total and your parts. You know that when we add, these are our parts and this is our total. So we are missing our part. We are still going to do 2 strategies, okay? So do the first one on your own. We'll go over it and then we'll do a second one. You can start now. All right, we're gonna start with, I'm gonna start with the part, okay? So if I start with my part, I'm going to make 10 sticks and ones and stop when I get to 98, okay? So I'm gonna go slow. So 34, 44, 54, I'm not at 98 yet. 64, 74, ooh, I can do another 10 stick, 84, if I do another one, I'll get to 94, which it won't pass my total, so I can do another one, 94, and I'm gonna have to stop there. Now I make ones, 95, 96, 97, and 98. Okay, so now I'm going to count up what I made here because that's going to be my missing part. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. Okay, now I'm going to write a number sentence, 34 plus 64 equals 98, and we knew this was our missing part. Okay, now you can do a number line strategy. You can do the same thing you did over here or something different. I'm actually just going to show one number line strategy, and I'm going to show a different one from this one. Okay, so I'm actually going to start with my total this time. So if I start with my total, I need to subtract, and I have to start on the right side. Okay, I'm going to subtract 34 from this number. So 3/10 I know is 30. So I'm going to make a hop of minus 30. I don't know what it is, so I'm going to use my fingers and count down. 98, 88, 78, 68. I pretended like my fingers were 10 sticks. So 68. Then we're going to do a hop of minus 4. And if I take away 4 from 8, I know that I'm going to get 4. So I'm going to land on 64. Okay? This represents the 34 from there. All right. So let's answer this question. How many dresses did she start with? Stella started with 64 dresses. Okay, let's go on to question number 2. All you're writing at the top is 18 plus triangle equals 27. 18 plus triangle equals 27. All right. So it says, find the missing value, then write the fact family. So let's do our parts on our total. So this is our parts, and then this is our total. So we're missing our part just like we were up here. So what I want you to do is I want you to do just one strategy. You're going to do the strategy here, and then when we're done, we'll do the fact family after, okay? So you can do just the strategy now. All right, so I'm going to start with my part, and I'm going to do a number line strategy. I'm going to start with 18, and I'm actually going to try to get to a friendly number, okay? So we know that if we start with a part, we have to add and stop at our total. So thinking about friendly numbers, if we're at 18, what's a really close friendly number that's next to 18 if we're counting up? And remember, friendly number has a 0 in the tens place. 20, yeah, good job. So it would only take us 2 hops to get to 20. And then if we're at 20, we know we need to add 7 more. So our answer is actually right here. 7 plus 2 is 9. So that was our missing part. Okay, so now that we have the missing part here, which is 9, we can write our fact family. So take a second to write your fact family. Okay, so remember we need 2 addition problems and we need 2 subtraction. So I'm just going to label this 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do our parts first. I'm going to do 18 plus the 9 equals 27. Then I'm going to switch it and do commutative property. 9 plus 18 equals 27. And now when we subtract, we know we have to start with our total here. So 27 minus 9 equals 18. And 27 minus 18 equals 9. And if you don't have like the same order, that's totally fine. Just make sure you're starting with addition here and then subtraction here. Okay, it's time for our dance break. Okay, let's go on to question number 3. At the top, you're writing 456 plus 289. Then you're going to do your HTO chart. And below your HTO chart, you're writing value with a blank line and words with the blank line. I would pause the video now so you can have extra time to write this down. Okay. It says find the sum of 456 plus 289. You know that we have to label these, so HTO, and we have hundreds here, so HTO again. Hundreds, tens, and ones. All right, let's start with this number. We are going to draw this number. We are not labeling until the last step, so only draw out these numbers over here, the digits. Okay, you can start now. Okay, so I have 4 hundreds, 5 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now we're going to do this number and go through the digits and draw them out. All right, we have 2 hundreds, 1, 2. We have 8 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we have 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. We're done with that. Now we need to look and see if we can regroup. Well, we definitely can for the ones and the tens. So I want you to take the time to regroup. All right, so we have 5 and 5, so that's 10 ones here. That can make us a 10 stick. Okay, and then we have 5 and 5 here. So 10 tens makes us 100s block. We only have the 4 tens here, so let's do an arrow. We're going to draw a 100s block, and now you can take the time to label everything. All right, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 710, we're counting by tens, 720, 730, 740, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones here, so we have 745. Okay, write that value here, 745, and now you need to write it in words. So 740. Remember, when you say 40, there's no U in 40. There's only an O, okay? But if you write the number 4, you have the U in it. So 45. Make sure you spelled it correctly. All right, let's go on to our last question. It says count up by tens. You're writing 394 with 4 blank lines, 871 with 4 blank lines, and 635 with 4 blank lines. Pause the video if you need extra time to write this out. Okay, says count up by tens for each. So this one says 394. Remember, the tens place is changing. Now, if you have a 9 in the tens place, you know that's a clue that your hundreds place is going to go up. Okay? All right, so do this first one on your own. All right, I know this one's a little tricky, it can get confusing, but remember the pattern in the tens place. It just goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So there's going to be a 0 in the tens place. You know the ones stay the same. And then you know that the hundreds goes up 1 time if you have a 9 in the tens place. So if it goes up 1 time, you're going to have 400. You know there's a 0 here. And the 4 stays the same. It's 404. So now the pattern keeps going. You know there's going to be a 1 here. So now it's 414. Keeps going. Look at that pattern. 9, 0, 1, 424, 434. So really think about that pattern if you get confused. All right, let's do this next one. I have a 7 here. Okay, so we have 871, 881, 891. Okay, now hundreds goes up. This goes to 0. The ones stay the same. So 901, 911, because remember it goes from 0 to 1. Okay, last one, 635. Okay, 635, 645, 655, 665, and 675. All right, nice job. So now we're going to go on to our exit ticket. So make sure you're on your exit ticket page. I'm going to show it on the screen right now. Pause the video if you need extra time. Okay, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget to choose a letter and pick a bunch of things to collect and send a picture. Also, spread your kindness for today and always. I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye.